A duel between titans. My golden gun against your Walther PPK. Each of us with a 50-50 chance.
6 bullets to your 1.
I only need 1.
Roger Moore's second outing as James Bond in The Man with the Golden Gun had everything fans had come to expect from the franchise. Exotic locations, a larger-than-life villain, and thrilling action sequences. Yet, behind the glitz and glamour, the production was riddled with challenges, and for Moore, it became a journey marked by a truly horrifying discovery that he could never forget. The film, released in 1974, marked the 9th entry in the Bond series and continued the suave spy's adventures under the direction of Guy Hamilton. Moore, fresh from his debut as 007 in Live and Let Die, returned with his trademark blend of charm and wit. Opposite him was Christopher Lee as Francisco Scaramanga, the titular assassin armed with his iconic golden gun. Lee's Scaramanga was not just another villain. He was a mirror image of Bond, sharing his skills and sophistication, but lacking his moral compass. This dynamic gave the film a unique edge, with Scaramanga's chilling elegance making him one of the franchise's most compelling antagonists. The plot was loosely adapted from Ian Fleming's final Bond novel and revolved around the Solex agitator, a revolutionary device capable of harnessing solar energy. Set against the backdrop of the 1973 energy crisis, the film tapped into contemporary fears and aspirations about the future of energy. Bond's mission to recover the device took him from Beirut to Hong Kong, Macau, and finally to the pristine islands of Thailand, culminating in a deadly showdown with Scaramanga on his private island. While the story had all the makings of a classic spy thriller, the film's tone often leaned into campy humor, a choice that divided critics and audiences alike. Production was as adventurous as the film itself. Initially planned for release earlier in the franchise, political unrest in Cambodia delayed its development. By the time the cameras rolled, the producers had pivoted to Thailand for its lush scenery and architectural wonders. Scaramanga's lair, filmed on the limestone karst islands of Panganga Bay, provided one of the most visually striking backdrops in the series. The location later gained global fame as James Bond Island, cementing the movie's cultural legacy. One of the film's standout moments was the jaw-dropping corkscrew car stunt, a feat of precision that remains iconic in cinematic history. Performed in a single take by stunt driver Lorne Bumps Willard, the car completed a mid-air 360-degree twist over a broken bridge. The stunt was meticulously planned using computer modeling, a groundbreaking technique at the time. Unfortunately, its impact was somewhat dulled by the addition of a comedic slide whistle sound effect, a decision that was widely criticized for undercutting the drama of the moment. Roger Moore's time in Thailand while filming The Man with the Golden Gun wasn't without its perils. During a boat chase sequence shot in Bangkok's klongs or canals, Moore fell into the water twice. The first time was deliberate, part of the scene, but the second was accidental when he lost his balance while navigating a turn near an undertaker's area. Moore, recounting the incident in his autobiography, revealed that he made the mistake of opening his eyes underwater. What he saw was horrifying. Discarded bodies beneath the surface, left there from the undertaker's operations. The crew had warned him beforehand about the hazards of the polluted water, advising him to avoid letting it touch his lips. Yet nothing could have prepared him for the grim reality hidden just beneath the canal's vibrant exterior. Roger Moore's time on set wasn't all peril and tension. There were lighter moments too, especially involving the film's Bond girls. Britt Ekland, who played Mary Goodnight, brought a blend of beauty and humor to the role, even if her character was written as somewhat bumbling. In his autobiography, Moore recalled an amusing behind-the-scenes incident with Ekland. During a heated scene in Thailand, the actress, was so terrified by the special effects explosions that she instinctively dropped to the ground, genuinely frightened. Moore, ever the gentleman, helped her up and joked that the scene wouldn't be complete without her fainting right into his arms. Behind the scenes, tensions also simmered between the franchise's producers, Albert R. Broccoli and Harry Saltzman. This was the final Bond film they co-produced before Saltzman sold his stake in the series. Their partnership had been instrumental in shaping Bond's success, but the strain of production and personal differences led to their parting of ways. Adding to the film's mystique was Scaramanga's golden gun, a prop crafted from seemingly mundane items like a cigarette lighter and a pen. The weapon's design became one of the series' most memorable visuals, embodying the assassin's deadly precision. Christopher Lee later revealed that assembling the gun on set was a challenge, with numerous takes required to get it right. The prop's fame endured beyond the film, even featuring in various Bond-themed video games and exhibitions. Despite its spectacle, The Man with the Golden Gun was not without flaws. Critics took issue with its inconsistent tone and the portrayal of Mary Goodnight, played by Britt Eklund, whose character was often reduced to comic relief. Eklund's performance, though spirited, was undercut by a script that leaned heavily into stereotypes, portraying her as an incompetent sidekick. Maud Adams, in her role as Scaramanga's mistress Andrea Anders, offered a more nuanced performance but met an abrupt and unceremonious end that left viewers wanting more. Christopher Lee's portrayal of Scaramanga, however, was universally praised. The actor, a distant cousin of Ian Fleming, brought gravitas and menace to the role, imbuing his character with a blend of sophistication and malevolence. Scaramanga's obsession with Bond culminates in a final duel in a surreal funhouse maze, a sequence that highlights the psychological underpinnings of their rivalry. The funhouse, with its disorienting design and mechanical distractions, served as a metaphor for the cat-and-mouse game between the two men. The film's mixed reception at the box office and among critics marked a turning point for the franchise. While profitable, it was one of the lower-grossing Bond films of its era, and its lukewarm critical response raised questions about the series' direction. Yet, for all its shortcomings, The Man with the Golden Gun left an indelible mark. Its blend of exotic locales, inventive action, and unforgettable performances ensured its place in Bond lore. Roger Moore's underwater discovery adds a haunting layer to the legacy of this film. It's a stark reminder that the glamour of Hollywood often masks the harsh realities of the world beyond the screen. Now it's time to hear from you. What do you think about Roger Moore's chilling encounter in Bangkok's canals? And where does The Man with the Golden Gun rank in your list of Bond films? Let us know in the comments below.